iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Now a timeout called by the Blue Devils.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
So both teams changing it up here. Wide with it. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another miss by the Blue Devils. Pass to Iverson. There's the triple. Oh, Iverson showing range.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now here's Redick for three, and Jordan sends it back. And a fast break now for the Blue Devils. Jumps up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
Duke trails by 15. Evans passes to Bagley. Evans against Iverson. To end the run. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
At times, she is tough to contain, especially when she's moving the basketball.
Up top, Bagley. Pass to Evans. Back to Bagley. Now Foster. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Double team on Bosch. The three from Iverson. Grant Hill grabs the miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Foster missing. Charlotte leading by 16. Here's McGrady. Drives to the hoop.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basket.
Now a timeout called by the Blue Devils. So both teams making some changes here. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Tatum with the screen on Beal. Outside Tatum. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Look, you got to push that ball anytime you can. Get out and run.
Duke trails by 20. Williamson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Westbrook against Irving. Count that one. Irving's got his first basket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Charlotte opening up a huge gap. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And you got to love when Irving attacks the defense, knows how to get it done on the drive.
Westbrook passes to Reese. Over Irving. And the Blue Devils with another bucket.
From the minute that left her fingertips, you could tell that jumper was pure.
Boozer kicks to Redick. The Blue Devils moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and it's Hill picking. Up the assist. Irving's got 7 points.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift. For the extraordinary.
And Hill has it in the corner. Floats it up for Williamson.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Charlotte. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Reese. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
And here's Irving. He's got 7. Stripped it away. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Substitution on
Westbrook's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from 11. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Reese. Wilson. Pass to Reese. There's the 3. Boozer with the rebound. Irving surveying the floor. And here's Redick. Now Foster to the middle. Here's Williamson. Bosch with some nice D. Here now, the Blue Devils. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Foster dishes to Boozer. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Westbrook passes to Wilson. From past the arc, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And Duke with the possession. Here's Foster. They grab their own miss. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Outside Wilson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Blue Devils leading by 23. Here's Reese. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
Now Irving. Boozer a screen on Westbrook. Irving for 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the 3 ball is good. Redick's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
Boozer with the rebound. And it's the Blue Devils with the ball. Good on the bucket. 58 seconds left here in the second half. The kick out to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. Redick against Beal. The shot by Redick, no good. And here's Charlotte. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such ferocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Irving passes to Foster. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And Boozer throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. For 3, Westbrook traps in the tray.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Redick passes to Irving. And so it's the Blue Devils taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's Atlanta to start out. Bailey with the ball. Pass to Suggs. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Suggs really coming into his own. It's those passes that make the difference.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Atlanta. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Queen. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bailey with a wide open look. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Over to the wing. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Just great court recognition there by Suggs. His teammates appreciate when he gets it to them when they're open.
Latrey. Reese gets the bucket.
You have to get out to her a little quicker. She's got fast hands and a very quick release.
Outside Williams. Reese pulls it in. Left side Westbrook. Outside for Beal. And another three for Charlotte.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Here's Lively with the step back. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Bailey. Now Suggs. Here's Queen. Here's Williams to the right side. 2 on the clock. Queen can't get it to go. Bosch will bring it up for Charlotte. Williams with the steal. There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter. Unloads. Queen can't get it to go. Here's Westbrook with the drive. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Lively. Back to Williams. They set the screen. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Charlotte trailing. McGrady left side. Outside Bosch. Atlanta with the rebound. Randall right side. Outside Daniel. Back to Randall. Throws it down if the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
Charlotte trails by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Randall. Over Beal. And a wide open look for Daniel. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Jordan the screen. The wide open look here for Bosch. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Outside Williams. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by McGrady. And a wide open look for Irving. Blue Devils, another three.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Charlotte foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Fear. Whoa!
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother Jeremy Jr. play college basketball at the same time. Whoa!
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Jordan the screen to the paint. And Jordan slams it in.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Now Fear. And slam dunk by Fear.
What a move right there. He isn't bashful trying things out with his hand.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Charlotte trails by 4.
Substitution on the court.
Westbrook drives in. Julius Randle with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Stolen by Lively. And Daniels, here we go.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Fear. 6 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Fears.
Oh, Fears. How explosive.
Now here's Beal. Thompson for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Suggs looking around. Fires the 3. Here's Queen. And he makes good on the layup. Queen's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
West can't hit. Atlanta leading by 4. Thompson outside. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Outside Westbrook. Picked by West. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Thompson in the corner. Beal with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so here's Charlotte. 6-point game. Here's Reese. Nifty move. Back to Westbrook. Into the lane. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Lively. Here's Queen. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Queen.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Bailey's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. To the middle. Here's Reese. Teardrop shot. Good work there as it goes.
And Reese is a smart offensive player. She understands when she should look to score inside.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Thompson. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Lively. Here's Queen.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
It's tipped. Pass to Bailey. Here's Queen. Pulls up. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
Remarkable defense there from Reese. Great to see that kind of effort.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Charlotte making the switch. That's good from Williams.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
1:37 left to play in the third. The shot's good.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
Pass to Lively. Here is Williams. McGrady covering. Outside Daniel. There's the triple. Rejected by Westbrook.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
1:04 left here in the third quarter. McGrady outside. Pass to Reese. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Outside Williams. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Westbrook. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Atlanta leading by 9. Veers with it. To the wing on the left. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here.
The great dish. Fears can create for himself and others.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And finished off by Beal.
And that's how you take it to the rim, with authority.
Now Fears. Wembanyama, a screen. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Thompson.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
Charlotte trails by 12. Beal taking his time here. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
On the wing, Daniels. Inside. Pass to Fear. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Outside Beal. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
The shot's good. 13 points for Ace Bailey.
What a big night for Bailey. Scoring it well. I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of these performances in his future.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Reese. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Bosch. Lively defending.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Here's Reese. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You want to figure out ways to get to the line, get some easy chances.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The first one falls. Good on both. Charlotte trails by 14. Outside Beal. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Reese. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Smith. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Westbrook with a wide open look. Misses the three. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Smith for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Bosch grabs the miss. Thompson right side. Taken away by Williams. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass. And Atlanta leads by 14.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
To the inside. Here's Bosch. Rebound, Atlanta. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Randall outside. Knocks it loose. And they're pushing it up. All alone. Launches a three. Good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Bosch. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Drops in the tray.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Buries it from three-point range.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Reese.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Now here's Beal. Rejected by Halliburton.
And for Charlotte, number 14.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Count that one.
That's a timely pass, setting her teammate up for success.
New York leading by 4. Here's Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 5.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Reese. Here's Beal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Personal foul.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Charlotte trails by 5. Pass to Iverson.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
For Charlotte, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Iverson.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attempt.
Pass to Klingon. Curry's shot is off. Right side Beal. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Bosch, that's for two. New York, no good that time either.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
What a performance for Chris Bosch. He has been the story for Charlotte. He notched 8 points in the...
New York, 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blue Devil?
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Curry. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shot look easy.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. Oh, that's blocked.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Charlotte trails by 5. Knocked loose. Pass to Irving. And here is Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
A comfort zone of Jordan. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A big group substitution here for the Blue Devil. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. Thompson in the corner. Beyond the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Blue Devils, another 3.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
And again, it's New York.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Curry with the steal from deep 3-point land. And it's Pettit missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
An above the rim athlete, even on the back 9. Westbrook sends it home.
Here's Curry, and again, it's New York.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And the jam by Ilgauskas.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Stephen Curry.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And the look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Harper from the arc. Bosh grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Nice move. And the dunk by Bosh.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Corner shot. Harper, no good. Charlotte trails by 4. Pass to Westbrook. To the inside. Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Pettit with the fadeaway. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Nifty move. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, he saw his moment and put on a show. That was pretty spectacular.
From the wing, Granger. No good on the 3. Charlotte trailing. Thompson in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Thompson's got 9 points.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Here's Harper. New York, no good that time either. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication is great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
How about Westbrook turning the clock back a little right now? He's cooking with grease.
Here's the screen to the middle to halt the run.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The kick out to Bosh. Goes up the baseline, and he knocks down the jumper. 14 points for Chris Bosh.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosh, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Bosh. It's rebounded by New York. Nobody near Granger. Hits the three-point bomb. Granger's got it all tied up now for New York.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
And so here's Charlotte. Westbrook scanning the floor. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Beal from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
What an intelligent set there to get himself some room for the shot.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Yang, and he drives in, makes it off the glass. He's got 6, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail me.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now here's Iverson. Here he comes, Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Here's Granger, and again it's New York.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Pass to Beal. Down low. The kick out to Harper. And the three ball is good. And New York leads by 2.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Beal outside. Missed on the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The Blue Devils making a switch here. Outside Westbrook. Inside. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
To the right side. Head it. And the 3 off target. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Pass to Reese. Outside Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Over Beal. Off the left rim and out.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Look at Westbrook carrying the load. He can be that guy for you.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line. That's the attitude they want him to have.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
Here's Westbrook. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a Cub.
Thompson for the triple. Pass to Reese. Back to Bosh. To the wing on the left. Let's go. It counts.
Well, you know Reese wants the ball in big spots. She loves the spotlight.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
Harper with the steal. To the paint. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
Pass to Bennett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
So a close game.
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Here's Butler. Pass to Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Moody's got the first points up on the board for the Warriors.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
So it's the Warriors now. The Blue Devils knocking down the three-pointer moments ago.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call
the artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Green with a screen for Butler. The rebound by the Blue Devils. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Pajemski. Beal taking his time here. From deep three-point land. Blue Devils, another 3.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Butler in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Moody from outside the arc.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
Well, sometimes you have to fight for it inside, and he does just that.
Now Butler. Down low. They kick it out to Green. They need this. He pulls it in. It's a 5-point game. Here's Bosch. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, this is Westbrook at his best. So explosive and clever operating in the open floor.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Outside Butler. Back to Green.
Charlotte's foul. DeJuan Barnes. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Moody. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Blue Devils.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-2 run here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bosh hits the pick for Westbrook. With the drive and finished off by Westbrook.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by the Blue Devils. Out to the wing, and finished off by Westbrook.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now, here's Butler. Moody the pass to Curry. Sinks the triple.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Crosses over. Westbrook kicks to Bonner. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Reese. The wide open look here for Bob. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Charlotte leads by 14. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Clock is at 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
The corner 3 by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Iverson against Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Curry on the wing. Over Iverson. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, bucket by bucket, the legend of Steph Curry continues to grow.
Charlotte making some changes. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Bonner. And it's Klay Thompson in for Iverson. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Quentin Post is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bosh is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1. Pass to Post.
Curry's open.
Curry against Irving. Back to Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Irving with it. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Irving against Curry. Misses the wing J. Charlotte leading by 17. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Trace Jackson Davis. Shots good from Butler.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
McGrady, what a terrific move that was. And Charlotte leads by 20.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Thompson left side. Blue Devils, another 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. Here's Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving attacking. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Moody. Now Butler. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Nice D from Bosh. There's the lob to the hoop. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Irving from long range. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 13 points.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Green bounce pass. Curry on the wing. Covered by Irving. Green with a screen on Irving. On its way from Curry for 2. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. Charlotte in total control. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Defended by Moody. Pass to Irving. Gets it off. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Blue Devils running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And here is Butler. Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 13 points in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. Bosh inside, guarded by Green. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 5. His three-pointers off the mark. Moody's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Charlotte.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon. One of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. That shot off.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Outside Beal. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
To end the run. And it's Butler missing. Butler's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Thompson outside. Pass to Reese. Back to Thompson. Fires for 3. Blue Devils, another 3.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the inside. And then Bosh with the dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Green. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Green's got his first points of the game.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Outside Bosh. They set the pick. Beal up top. Pass to Reese. There's the 3. Blue Devils, another 3.
Seldom lets it fly from 3, but Reese has been working on that shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:07 left in the third. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the Warriors miss again. Butler's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Shots good by Boozer.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but he can also step out beyond the three-point line.
Hield can't hit. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lets it fly from 18. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Boozer. The shot's good on the assist by West. Boozer's got 7 points for the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Charlotte holding it on. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Sweet move. And the layup good by Curry.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
Pass to Bonner. Ilgauskas a screen on Kuminga. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Now Curry. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Once he gets inside, Boozer is a major threat. You gotta keep him from establishing position.
Curry with the bounce pass. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And it's the Blue Devils with the ball. Boozer gets the bucket.
And one of the most underused shots in the game, the floater, it totally neutralizes shot blockers.
Boozer's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Curry looking around. Outside Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Charlotte. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Boozer, Iverson outside. Left side Boozer. And he drops it in from the low post. Boozer's got 13 points here in the second half alone. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hield kicks to Curry. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Iverson. That shot no good. Curry with the defensive effort. Pass to Jackson Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Curry. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by West.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And the dunk by West.
Oh, putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Pass to Post. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Charlotte with it. Puts the move on. And West finishes it off. West has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
They set the pick. Inside. Here's Post. And the shot goes in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Charlotte.
Here's Iverson. Good on the 13-footer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Curry, that's good.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Curry is inside. Iverson covering. Post up top. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer heel. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here is Bonner. Takes the three. Trains the three-pointer. And so it's the Blue Devils taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. In this game, we'll see Albuquerque against Charlotte. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So off the tip at Charlotte. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking three ball right there.
Out to Thompson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
And Howard with the stuff.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now here's Beal. Excellent D from Howard. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim. But now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Pass to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. 4 on the clock. Boozer wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but he can also step out beyond the three-point line.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Here's Smith. The rebound by the Blue Devils. Down low. And the power Beautiful one-handed slam.
Wow, not messing around. No need for finesse when you can just throw it down.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
And then Bosh with the jam. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And then Smith with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Out to Smith. Releases. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Smith's got 9 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And the level of focus Westbrook has. Excellent at taking on the challenge and willing his way through the contact.
Thompson, high post. Outside for Beal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look.
Charlotte leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Bosh.
Well, we know Westbrook can rack up the assists in no time. He's all for finding his teammates.
Pass to Boozer. That will count. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Charlotte leading by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blue Devil.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. To the inside. Right side Towns. Pass to Şengün. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off it. Cunningham's shot is off. The Blue Devils leading by 4 to the middle. Now Jordan. In the corner, Irving with it. It's rebounded by Towns. Now Knipple. He has yet to score. Towns is doubled. Outside for Murray. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Iverson. Iverson sneaks his way inside.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Charlotte making a switch here. And so here's Albuquerque. It's a 3-point game. It's Curry outside. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Knipple wide open, and he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
How about the response by Knipple there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Beal from long range. Blue Devils, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Bosch, and the dunk by Bosch.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on them.
And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And talk about a mobile big man. Stoudemire with unbelievable upside.
Iverson, no good. Stoudemire in the post. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Inside. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
With 1 on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Albuquerque leads by only 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Back to Jones. Driving the lane, and Jones slams it home.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Boozer. It's Jones on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Bosch will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. Westbrook drives in. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Curry. Back to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
Left side, Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for Albuquerque.
Well, sometimes you have to.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
To the paint. Westbrook pulls it in. Here now, the Blue Devils. For the lead. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
3 points.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Pass to Smith. Launches it. They get it back. Beyond the arc. And no good. Irving with it. Jones covering. And here's Westbrook. It's up a three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Westbrook with the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
To the middle.
Charlotte foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And it goes down 2 points.
Assist goes to.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Charlotte lead.
50.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's the Blue Devils with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's Iverson. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Outside Boozer. Pass to Towns. Stoudemire outside. Clock is at 3. And the dunk by Boozer.
This is why scouts are so high on Boozer. A wing who can create and make plays with the ball.
On the wing, Iverson. No good from the wing. And Albuquerque with the possession. Down low. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Westbrook scanning the floor. Shoots over Curry. And it's off the back rim. No good. Outside, Towns. Stoudemire left side. With the drive. And the slam dunk by Stoudemire.
Big time power from Stoudemire. His dunks pack a thunderous punch.
Bosh the screen. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Kneppel. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the wing. Boozer. Drills it from outside. Boozer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Westbrook. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Beal outside. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the basket.
Well, you know Boozer's ready for the moment. Here's a guy who never gets flustered.
Here's Smith. Cunningham outside. Now Gobert. Stolen by Bosh. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Charlotte trailer. Outside Westbrook. .56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bosh, the screen. Rocket 6. Missed that time. That would have put him up. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Cunningham looking around. Smith leaves it in off the window.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Look at Westbrook carrying the load. He can't be that guy for you.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and go.
Fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on your team.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quicker.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosh looks at a tough situation and says, I got this.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So off the tip, it's the Blue Devils. And it's Bosh at the elbow. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Westbrook with it. A three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got the opening basket of the game for Memphis.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He takes it in. Stolen by Westbrook. We played just over a minute here in the first. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Bagley. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
The kick out to Westbrook. The tray. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Here's Bosh. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Iverson outside. Pass to Beal. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Outside, Bagley. Puts the move on. And finish off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Iverson. Westbrook with the block.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that.
Pass to Cousins. Now here's Westbrook. From outside the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Beal. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Memphis. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Lewis with the three, and finished off by Robinson.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
But the screen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Charlotte making a switch here. Memphis leading by 4. On the wing, Payton. He has yet to score. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. On defense, Charlotte. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Charlotte trails by 6. Poke loose. Payton drives in. And Payton throws it down hard.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
And so here's Charlotte. Drives to the hoop. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lewis with the 3. It's rebounded by Bosch. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills it from outside.
You can't give Irving any airspace when he's handling the rock because that's when he strikes.
Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. From 18 feet away. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Pass to Robinson. .110 left in the first half of basketball. And another basket for Memphis.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
58 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Westbrook. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Pass to Johnson. Outside for Robinson. Pulls up from the corner. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Steps back. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Charlotte making a switch. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Thompson. Out left to the wing. Here's Reese. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Peyton. Al Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. He moves. And finished off by Bagley.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Here's Reese. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
Here's Bagley. Cousins inside. Runs it 5 from 18. Charlotte trails by 9. Pass to Westbrook. Stolen by Westbrook. Outside Lewis. It's good from long range. Lewis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is why Lewis takes so many of those threes, because of his ability to knock them down.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. For 3, Westbrook. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Westbrook's got 10.
You could tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right there.
And nice job reading the eyes of the offensive player, staying focused and getting all ball there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Stolen by Westbrook. And a fast break now for the Blue Devils. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Perfect timing on the alley-oop. His teammate. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Jacks up a 3. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Bean passes to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, this is Westbrook at his best. So explosive and clever, operating in the open floor.
Outside, Levine. The three-pointer, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from three.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
And here's Levine after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Thompson against DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop.
So simple and so effective. DeRozan is a monster in the mid-range.
Pass to Reese. Now DeRozan. Out of bounds. It will go to the Blue Devils. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thompson in the corner. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. And it falls over the rim and in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Levine wide open. No good on the three. The Blue Devils leading by 6. Wash kicks to Beal. Outside Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 6 points.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Schroeder dishes to Murray. DeRozan scanning the floor. It's not going to go for him. Here now, the Blue Devils. They're on a 13-4 run right now. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Sacramento again missing. Westbrook with it. He's got 6. Going on the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me? The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Now here's Levine. They trail by 11. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Blue Devils making a switch here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Let's give it a round of applause for Simon Anthony.
Monk outside. Outside, Levine. Again, the miss by the King.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that game.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Levine, following the score by the Blue Devils. Levine sets the screen for Cook. No good again that time. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Beal, and it's Bonner in the corner. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, she doesn't shoot the highest percentage from beyond the arc, but Bonner makes enough to keep you honest.
Pass to DeRozan. With 2 seconds left, and it's sent back by Bosch. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Charlotte leads by 16. After this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Charge passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Carter missing. Charlotte leading by 19 points. Vandersloot. Here's Monk. Still yet to score. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From deep three-point land, Vandersloot with the bucket.
Okay, wow. She really let that one fly. I love her confidence.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Blue Devils substitution. Number 3, Bradley Beal.
Sacramento with the ball. Murray finds Saric. Now here's Levine. Pass to Schroeder to end the run, and the layup is good. Schroeder's got his first basket.
Well, he's fearless amongst the trees. When Schroeder sees a scoring opportunity in close, he takes charge.
Here's Vandersloot. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
It's up a 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sacramento trails by 19. To the inside, Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Jordan passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Thompson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Levine kicks to Monk. Sabonis' screen on Beal. Monk with the bounce pass. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Charlotte leading by 17. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell Westbrook. Ilgauskas is out there with West. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Schroeder outside. Outside for Murray. And it's off from three-point range. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Beal. On the
Stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Shot to stop the run, and the basket by DeRozan. He's got 6.
That's just great ball control from DeRozan on his way to the basket.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
The Blue Devils making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
Solid offensively, disruptive defensively. Dennis Schroeder is a great guy to have in the rotation.
And the dunk by Bosh.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's Charlotte rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up at quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Idiot beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Beal against Levine. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Sabonis. Outside Levine. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Reese pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
DeRozan against Thompson. DeRozan inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 6. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. DeRozan DeRozan finds Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
No good on the second free throw. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Schroeder dishes to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. It's good. DeRozan's got 8.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Lets it go with a 3. Blue Devils, another 3.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. So both teams making some changes here. .157 left here in the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Murray. No good with the triple. Here now, the Blue Devils. Johnson for 3. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's West, and the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
1:02 left in the third. Pass to DeRozan. Over Johnson. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them. Afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
On offense, here are the Kings. And here's Schroeder outside DeRozan. Six on the shot clock. Murray for 3. West with some nice D. Murray's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson left side. Jordan sets the screen for Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And so it's the Blue Devils holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Buries it down low. Levine's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Kings.
High percentage territory for Levine.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Here's Levine. Eubanks. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Bonner. And that one is good.
Not afraid to do work in the trenches. Bonner has a nice touch around the rim.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Levine passes to Monk. Back to Levine. Monk looking around. Eubanks, no good. Here now, the Blue Devils. Here is Bonner. Eubanks grabs the miss. Down low. The kick out to Boozer. Takes a three. Sinks the triple.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
Pass to Monk. Outside Carter gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Iverson passes to West. And the stuff by West.
Nice flow to that sequence, moving the ball really well.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. Over Boozer. Levine can't hit. And so here's Charlotte. Left side Boozer. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Monk. From the arc. David West grabs the miss. Iverson right side. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Ilgauskas missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Outside Boozer. Over Eubanks. Shots good by Boozer. Boozer's got 7 points for the quarter.
A multi-dimensional scorer. Boozer can definitely hurt you from the mid-range.
Monk kicks to Carter. Carter on the wing. Pass to Eubanks. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Iverson dishes to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Leading, no doubt. Boozer rocking that rim.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Both teams changing it up here. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Johnson kicks to Boozer. Over to Rosen. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to get lined up the way he wanted and just drill that mid-range shot.
To stop the drought. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Boozer. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Schroeder. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Outside Boozer. Launches it. That's good.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's the Blue Devils taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K.